Hola guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. Today I wanted to make a short vlogmas video about some of my Christmas traditions. So some of you guys may know I was born in Puerto Rico. I lived there for the first about 9 years of my life, and that's really where a lot of, and I would say most of, my Christmas holiday traditions really got started and really got ingrained into my yearly holidays. My parents really wanted us to really believe in the spirit of Christmas and in Santa Claus, and it actually backfired a little bit because one time when I was a kid, they hired someone to pretend to be Santa and come the morning of Christmas to give us our presents, and that actually caused me to believe that Santa was real, probably longer than I would have had that not happened. But I mean, they did it with the best intentions, and I really am appreciative that they did that. But we do not put Christmas presents under the tree until everybody has gone to, so when my mom was alive, she would wait until all of us went to sleep, and then she would put the presents under the tree. So even after we sort of found out who really Santa was, they wanted to keep that alive, and so presents do not get put under the tree until everybody's asleep. So now with my partner and I have had his presents for a while. I am not putting them under the tree. I just kind of want to wait until he goes to sleep, and then I'll put those in. He's not really as big into Christmas as I am, so he probably will just kind of follow my lead. But that's just something that we've always done. We celebrate Christmas Eve much more than Christmas Day. Christmas Day is obviously very special and important, but Christmas Eve is when the whole family gets together and my mom would cook, and I've actually started to practice her recipes because I would love to kind of take on that role myself, because I love it. It was really nothing as special as when my family all gets together. I don't feel as happy or as safe and loved anywhere else as I do when we're all together. I just it's really the best ever. Everybody always gets along and everybody comes together, and it's just so fun. And we really aren't like a big party family or anything like that. We really just get together and we might play some games and we might chit chat, but it's just so wonderful to have each other and to spend time together that I really love it. So we do a big dinner on the 24th, and then we'll do maybe like a big breakfast on the 25th. We'll get up early, we'll watch I think on the 25th is what Disney's parade. We'll watch that. We'll open presents. We'll take lots of pictures. My dad usually films when we're all opening presents, and it's great. We also do the Dia de los Reyes, or Three Kings Day, or Three Wise Men Day, whatever, which is January 6th. So that, instead of putting cookies for Santa, which we didn't really do, but what you do is you leave grass for the camels that the three wise men are riding in, and so your parents would then kind of spread the grass throughout the house and around the tree, because that's how you knew that they came in with their giant massive camels and left you some presents. So I think a lot of people do that. They leave their presents under the bed or at like the foot of the bed. I've heard of that other Latin American countries do that, but for us, we also leave them under the tree. So our tree stays up through really like mid-January, because then in Puerto Rico you have this thing called like las octavitas, so it really goes to like mid-January. I try to leave my tree as long as I can. I love having my Christmas decorations up, and then yeah, so usually in Puerto Rico you would have essentially caroling, just more party centered in Puerto Rico. So you go and you wake people up in the middle of the night, and you have soup and rum and coquito, and you gather more people and you go on to the next house. My parents actually had like a group that used to do this when I was a baby, And my dad was like one of the lead singers, and he was in like he would play the Guido, which I'll see if I can find a picture of it here. My mom was a backup singer. I had aunts, and my godmother was a backup singer, and they would actually be hired to do parties, which is really, really fun. Yeah, the holidays have always been very, very special to me and to my family. And now that I live with Lewis, we've started to try and make some traditions of our own. So we live somewhat close to the New York Botanical Gardens, which has a yearly train show that they do for the holidays. So we take a day to go see the train show. He loves the holiday train show. We did this last year, and we're gonna do it again this year as well. We're gonna go to Diger Heights in Brooklyn to look at all the beautifully decorated houses. Every year we go and take a picture in front of the big Christmas balls that is on, oh, I can't remember, is it on like 6th Ave or something? I can't remember, but you guys, I'll insert a picture here. And we've done that now about 3 years, so we're gonna do that again this year. My dad's coming up to visit next week, and I'm very excited to take him around and to see the tree and things like that. Last year we also visited the New York Public Library, 5th Ave, the Stephen Schwarzman building, because they decorate beautifully, and right behind it is Bryant Park, which you can go and ice skate, and they have a beautiful tree there as well. It was way too packed to ice skate last year when we went, but we did take a picture in front of the tree, and we did go inside the library and take pictures there as well. So I'm going to take my dad and my sister to do that also when they come. So those are little traditions that he and I are creating also every year, especially now that we live here in the city, that we love, because there's so many Christmassy things to do in the city. I mean, it's just amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to make a short little video about some of the things that my family does to celebrate the holidays. I hope you and your family are having a great one. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. I love you guys very, very much.